Hello, my name is Guy Berlando. In this short video, I want to show you exactly what I did in order to retire early from my job as a captain with Southwest Airlines. And in fact, in a year and a half after starting what you're about to see here, I was able to walk away from that job. I don't know what you're looking for. Maybe it's just a couple of $100 an extra a month, or five or $10,000, or even more than that on a monthly basis. But all that is possible here and more. We have people who have made millions of dollars in under 3 years period of time. But I don't know what's going to excite you. So only you can answer that. Now, we are looking for part-time starting out 7 to 10 hours, working from home, not changing what you're currently doing, just taking out maybe an hour of TV a night to start building a financial future for yourself that can literally change your life as it did for my wife and I. Now, I got to make a couple disclaimers. First of all, no medical or healthcare claims. Our products are phenomenal. They're changing people's lives, and also no income claims. People are making a lot of money here, but of course, there's no guarantees you might not make anything at all. Now, the name of our company is called Sealy by Design. It means prosperity, good fortune, beauty, and great health. We are in a health and wellness company. We're going to talk about that, why that's important. But we utilize this very unique aquaceutical nanotechnology that nobody else in the world has. We deliver nutrients directly to the cells. Nobody else can do that in this marketplace. Brad and Marcia Hager, they come with over 60 years combined experience. They were not looking to start their own network marketing company. In fact, they were looking to join a company. But here's what happened. They started this company out of love for their son, because their son, Devin, as he was entering his teenage years, they had to do the surgery to straighten out his curved spine from scoliosis, and post-operation, it left him in all sorts of pain. And they were trying to find a natural solution for that pain, and nothing worked. In fact, the pain was so bad that he created these rashes all over his body from head to toe. Obviously, this is just his foot. Now, they sat down with a representative of these four scientists with a collection of 9 PhDs that created this technology, some very smart folks. And in 8 days, they got a sample from him. And 8 days later, Devin's pain was gone, which was the most important, but also for him was those ugly rashes were gone. So what are we talking about? This is our Swish Ageless. This is our Swish CBD. This is what we launched the company with over 6 years ago. Came out about 3 years ago. This has CBD, zero THC in any of our products. Our plants are grown without THC. We're not extracting. So if you have to be worried about taking drug tests like I did as a captain with Southwest Airlines, you don't have to do that. This is NAD plus. But guess what? Both of these have a complete nutritional blend that work in synergy with each other. You can take one or the other, that's fine. They're designed to be taken together, but no big deal, right? I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the demo, with the Swish CBD real quick. The first thing in the morning, you just fill up the black cap. That's a measured serving. It's 5 milliliters. I'm pouring in this glass so you can see it's just clear liquid water, right? There's 92 ingredients in here, folks. You can't see one. Have you ever taken a vitamin pill or a powder or a protein shake or a green energy shake, any of those kinds of things, they got texture, right? This is totally different. This technology is water encapsulation. Do not confuse it with water infused or soluble, nothing like that. First thing in the morning, you switch it around for a full minute. That's getting it all those nutrients into the bloodstream, pumped out through your body within the first 5 minutes. Absolutely amazing. Let me show you real quick some anecdotal evidence of how powerful this is. This is a healthy individual. You're looking at his red blood cells that are clumped and stacked together. 5 minutes after taking our product, same person. Look at that red blood cells. Now, the technician doing this has been doing it for 15 years. He said he's never seen anything like this in 5 minutes period of time. He bought the product on the spot. Why? Because this on the left side of the screen is how most Americans are walking around this planet. And the challenge is this leads to all sorts of health conditions as we age. Now, here's some more evidence. This is third-party TrueMe Labs. This lady, she started this at just under 62. So probably so 61.3 years old. Now she's 62.3. But this blue line, that's her chronological or biological age. And it actually reduced. It didn't go up with her chronological age. It actually reduced. And we've got hundreds of these showing that. This gentleman, too, he's about 8 years younger biologically, but look at the transformation in his face. And then this person as well. So we've got a lot of these types of testimonies out here on Sealy Works. You can go there. There's going to be video testimonies. There's going to be written testimonies, lots of before and after pictures as well. So I encourage you to go and check that out. That's SealyWorks.com when this is over. Also, why in the health and wellness marketplace? Because it is huge, folks. If you're going to go into business, why not be in a business where the money people are already spending their money? Huge, right? Look at that, 6.3 trillion. But now we are in the dietary supplement marketplace. It's also very big, folks. $223 billion around the globe. Here in the United States, 64 billion. In Europe, where we are also very big as a company, 42 billion. And we are just now starting to open up Asia with Thailand, and that's a $64 billion market. There's over 180 million people in this industry. Why? 20% of millionaires in the world come from this industry. And what is network marketing? It's simply word of mouth advertising. We cut out the middleman, direct ship to your customer. And that's it. It's a $100 billion global industry. So, what would make a difference for you? One of the questions I like to ask people is how much money do you want to make and how fast do you want to make it? Because that's where I was. I told the owner, I said, I want to get out of my job of Southwest Airlines. I love it, but I love my wife more and I want to be around her every single day. And we love it. This has been, what, 4.5 years now or something like that. It's just been absolutely amazing. So we're going to get paid multiple ways. I just want to give you an overview here so you have an idea that the money is real and it's very doable for anybody that has that desire. We offer a retail bonus when you get started with us. You're going to get your own individual website. This is going to pay up to 45%. And when somebody goes to your website or some of your team members' website, you make a retail bonus. We have a personal sales bonus. A lot of companies have what they call a fast start bonus. Well, we have that, but we have it ongoing month after month after month. As long as the people that you bring on as fellow team members, and who wouldn't want to do this with other people you love to be around, you can earn up to 25% every time they make a purchase for themselves as well. That is powerful, folks. But the main reason why I love this industry is because it's not about your efforts alone. This is about building a team. And then you're leveraging through those other people. You can pack in 100, 1,000 hours in a day with enough people on your team. You could never do that by yourself. Robert Kiyosaki, the best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who I got to work with personally on a project, he says that the richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else is trained to look for work. In other words, a job. And what's the difference between the two, in my opinion? When you have a job, you only have so many hours in a day. But when you build a network, you can leverage yourself. And that is exactly what we're going to do and show you exactly how to do that. And we pay up to 20% on your lesser team. Don't worry about that if you don't get that now. And we will go over this with you as many times as well. Now, a mentor bonus, as you bring on those fellow team members, and you help them be successful, the company is going to give you an additional bonus up to 50% of what they make. Doesn't affect anyone else's income. Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, you can have everything in life that you want. And that is exactly the theme behind that bonus. How'd you like to drive a car for free? All right. I mean, you might already have your car, but I tell you what, they drive a lot better when they're driven for free. And this company pays a car bonus that goes all the way up to $1,200 on a monthly basis. They also offer a travel bonus. You can start packing this money away and take that first class vacation, come home with no bills to pay. I can tell you, my wife has been doing a lot of that. This goes up all the way to $10,000 on a monthly basis. And then as you start making bring your spouse home from work kind of money or yourself home from work kind of money, we offer a healthcare bonus, which means that as you step away from your job, you don't have to give up those benefits. So we give you, or the company gives you an extra bonus to be able to go out and pay for your healthcare and insurance bonus. Now, the last bonus I'm going to cover here is our one-time rank bonuses. As you move up, as you start building a bigger team and you're moving more product throughout your team, I'll tell you what, they give you a rank bonus. Think of it like a Christmas bonus that keeps coming, right? So it's a one-time bonus when you hit the first rank, a C5, and it goes all the way up. But a total of these bonuses is $443,000. So I hope I showed you there's plenty of money to be made here. You can write that down, SealyByDesign.com. You go to Opportunity, Prosperity Plan. It's going to talk about all those bonuses. You can even download the detailed prosperity plan, if you will, and you can also learn more about the products. Now, we have a system. We don't want to just throw you in and say, hey, you're on your own. No, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, right? We are here, an entire team to help you be successful. We have a messaging app called Telegram that we use. We have social media assets that you can pull from. Companies spent probably hundreds of thousands of dollars on by this point that you get to tap into free. They do not charge you for it. We have a sample drip or sample program. You live in Chicago, you know somebody in LA, you can get on your phone app that the company gives you for free as well with a whole bunch of other assets and send this to them in the mail. You never touch it. It goes from your phone direct to them and they can read about the company. It also gets dropped into an email drip campaign, all done for you, all automatic and basically for free. Now we have a business plan. So in that phone app, we have all these trainings as well. This happens to be the owner of the company, Brad Hager, who's helped over 30 people or around 30 people earn $1 million or more in this industry. But he's the owner of this company. He's got a vested interest to see you succeed. So he did this quick video to show you a business plan on how to get your business launched right away. Using this process, I have helped people earn $2,000 in their first week, $4,000 in their first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks. And that's just an example. There's a lot more that can happen here if you really have that burning white hot desire. We can do a private webinar for you. A leader that's been here for a while and understands all this. You don't need to know anything. We're going to do it for you. You just invite the people to a private Zoom and we will either do it for around the products. We can do the product and the business, or we can do a business alone. So it's up to you. We want to help you be successful. We want to help you start making money immediately. And then we also have a lot of trainings ongoing, and then we also have a lot of mentorship ongoing. So we have a corporate update call every week, and then twice a month we have what we call our founders call, where Mr. Hager gets on there and you can ask him, a brand new member, any business building question you desire, and he will go through great detail in answering that. It's very powerful and all free to you. You're going to want to get back with the person that shared this with you, get yourself started, and I want to be the first to welcome you to Sealy by Design. Wishing you a great day. Bye-bye.